Hi, welcome to another Victoria on YouTube, you know, where I try to educate people on life, you know. I mean, people have been brought up to believe certain things because of the way society is. And today I'm going to talk about society as a whole. I'm going to talk about how I vary from it and how I don't really follow its rules. Well, some of them I do, some I don't. I pick and choose, okay? And that's what today's going to be about, society. Okay? So, let's get started. Okay, I got a little cheat note here. Okay. Now, if you look at the general description here on what we're going to talk about, discussion here, I'm going to talk about all these things that are reflected by society on people, okay, and how I feel about it, and do I agree with it or disagree on it. I mean, I'm going to say that now, okay? Now, we're going to talk about sex. Huh. Everybody loves sex, you know? Oop, my nose strap coming down. Huh? Gotta fix that side. Huh? Gotta be the over here. Let's see. How do I look? Oh God, you can see through my see through. That's why I got the bra on today. Okay. Sex, like I said, number one. Beauty. Judgment. Following the crowd. Favorite of mine. Age. I don't believe in age, by the way. Obey. Obey, obey, obey. Okay. Mandates. Okay. That's the end thing right now with these masks and vaccines and all that kind of stuff. Let's talk about mandates quickly. And birthdays and holidays. End it. Okay. Whatever. Something different, you know. It's my way. I'll be like, you know. Here. I won't wear this stuff outside right now, too cold. But indoors it's okay. And the outfit I got on is practically see-through, so haha. I have to wear the bra and I have to wear something below, because if I don't, I'm going to get kicked off because it's illegal to show things. Okay, so this is the way it is. And the screensaver I have up here is a demonstration how I feel about society. Okay, a lot of people, society, I'm going to get into society as a whole, and society, for a majority, because they've been taught to be this way since the beginning of time, and since the beginning of birth, by their parents, whoever, by society, okay, to how to be in life, okay? Now, some of the stuff I don't agree with. That's why I'm the girl there, in the middle, who doesn't have a mask on, you know, who's not hiding her true self, who's not hiding and pretending to be something she isn't. Because, I mean, if she doesn't pretend and becomes what society wants, then she's accepted. But if she, that's by putting on a mask. And if you take off the mask and be yourself, then people reject you. And that's the way society has treated a lot of people. There are some exceptions, but as a rule, society rules, okay? And I'm not too happy with that, okay? We'll get into that, okay? Now, that's going to be my screensaver, okay? That's going to be my background. Alright. First one. There we go. Well, let's do general discussion first. General discussion. Now, what I feel about society is it's needed, okay? I mean, people have to have rules, people have to have this, have to have that, or whatever. And I'm not sure on how a lot of this stuff got started, and you know, I don't think anybody really does. But you know, this is the way it is, okay? And when it comes to me, I agree with some of the stuff that society says, and I don't agree. I go with my heart. I've always told you that, and that's the way it goes. So, heart rules, not society, in my book, okay? Now, because I don't go with society occasionally, I'm rejected in this world. Because, hey, I had no choice, okay? I was born into this world, you know? But that doesn't make it a law that I have to obey everything society says. Because, hey, I didn't have a choice in the matter. I was here, you know? So I should have a decision on what to do, okay? I have nothing wrong with society. Let them rule. Let them do what they want. But they should have other people who don't agree with what society says, live in peace with them, instead of trying to be thrown out or converted. Okay? When I say converted or thrown out, it's not a good thing to think about. So, we're going to talk about sex first. Okay? Sex, like I say, we got the little picture here. I got it. It's advertised everywhere. In beauty, in magazines, in movies, on the internet, dating, wherever. Sex is there. It's everywhere. And the pornographic is big time these days. You know, used to be the magazines, now it's the internet. Okay. It's big time. You know. Now, to me, sex is nice. It really is. But I can live without it if I need to. Okay? Unless I want to reproduce and I want to have a child. And, you know, unless I have a child in me, I mean, it's not going to happen. You know. No, they may have, but it's going to be my choice, not what the world dictates. Okay? So sex is not very important to me. So people say you're crazy. Hey, what's wrong with you, girl? You don't like sex? I do love sex. But to me, sex is not for fun. And the world makes it sound like it's all about fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's have a good time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go out there and you do it, girl. You know, you got to be good. You got to be sexy to make it in this world. Sorry, I don't believe in that. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about sex. I'm not going to say too much about it. Oh, next one. Now I'm going to read here. I got to look at my screen here. I'm blind, okay. Not working right. Okay, that's a great saying here. It says, you define beauty for yourself. Society does not define beauty. Okay, now, we're kind of going into the next subject here about beauty. Okay, now, beauty is an eye beholder. It always has been. But society as a whole, the group of people that got together decided this is the way it is, laws or whatever, says that, hey, you got to have those beautiful curves. You got to be young. You got to have no wrinkles. You got to have, you know, everything that's very appealing. You know, big boobs, you know, beautiful legs, whatever. In order to be classified with a thumbs up, you know. If you're fat and whatever, hey, that's no good. We're going to get into that in a second here. Next slide. Now, you're as ugly, as beautiful as you believe you are. I mean, nobody has power over you except yourself. So if anybody tells you that, hey, that's not beautiful, tell them to, you know, I'm not going to say it because it's a bad word, okay? But you have to decide what is good for you, not what the world dictates to you. And beauty could come in many forms, okay? We're going to go into this here. Now, as an example here. Look at these beautiful girls. Okay, wow. Wow, okay. Well, maybe one of them on there might be satisfactory to the world standards, what society thinks. Okay, one of them, the one on the far left, okay? My opinion. You know, I don't care. They're all beautiful, okay? Now, how fat you are, how skinny you are, how tall you are, how thin you are, what size breasts you got, what kind of legs you got, how many wrinkles you got, all that stuff doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. It all comes from the heart. My opinion. Everything I say is my opinion. You know. So hey, they're proud of themselves, and I don't blame them. You know. And when the world comes to realize, and when I see it in magazines, and when I see it in modeling shows, whatever, you know, that you see a girl who weighs 500 pounds parading down the runway, or you see somebody like that who's like 80 years old or whatever on the cover of a beauty magazine, then I will believe that people are not being superficial here and people are loving beauty for the heart and not by what the body shows. Because what the body shows is only going to last a very short time in life. Okay, so be proud of who you are. Really. Don't care what society says. Don't care what the majority of the people say. Majority of the people say the way they say is because they were brought up that way. That's the only reason. Okay. Next slide. Okay. We're going to go on to, I'm going to read this. Judgment. Okay. Judgment is used tremendously in this world. And it shouldn't be. Judgment is all basically based by society. What society thinks is the way of life, the way it should be. Okay? But hey, it's not like that for everybody. Not even close. So, don't worry about what people tell you who you are. They're not you. You are you. So you be who you want to be. And you love being who you want to be. Okay? Unfortunately, in this world here, you do not follow the rules, you do not follow judgment. What society thinks is right in this world. You're an outcast. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. So you're prosecuted, you're ignored, and in worst case, you're exterminated. I don't like to use that word, but it's a fact of life. If society can't find a place for you, it'll get rid of you. And that's not right. It isn't. You know? Never judge. You know, that's why I don't follow any of these competing contests that go on, or these TV shows that do competing. It's because, to me, everybody's a winner. There is no judgment to be needed here. You are who you are, and you all should be loved for who you are, not by a rating of a scorecard, 1 to 10. That's not good. That's not right. Okay. Let's go on to the next slide. All right. Follow the leader. That's what it said there, follow the leader. But I put down follow the crowd. Same thing. Basically, the leader. When you got a leader or whatever, there's usually a big crowd behind it, you know, so it's basically follow the crowd, okay? And be yourself. I mean, if you see people jumping off a cliff and say, hey, this is the thing to do here. Let's jump off with them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, that's a no-no. You don't want to do that. I mean, this is a drastic situation here, and a drastic, drastic situation, that's all I could say about it. But, hey, this is what happens when you follow the leader, when you follow the crowd. If you don't use your head, you don't think for yourself, it'll get you into a lot of trouble. I know so. Okay. Next screen here. Let me read that. I can't read it too well. Okay. Again, this is a part about beauty, or whatever. What people think is beauty, or whatever. Age, you get old, or whatever. You get wrinkles, you get fat, you get whatever. You're still beautiful. You're still the same as you were. You're 20, 25, 15, 10, you're the same. It all comes from the heart. The external is very superficial. Very. So love who you are at any age. Don't let people judge you. It's a no-no. Okay? Now, this one here, again, I'm talking about, this is what happens if you don't follow the crowd. Okay? You know? Everybody, hey, I followed a crowd. I'm going to be successful in life. No, Yeah, you're going to be a loser. You're going nowhere because you don't follow. Because you try to lead. And when you try to lead, try to be yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. That's the way the world interprets things. For most cases. Not all cases, but many cases. I tell you, the one in that cage there, I admire. That's me. By the way, I'm in the cage. I'm in the cage, going away, being myself. Everybody's going around following everybody else. I'm going to be a winner. And they may seem to be winners themselves for a short time in life. But in the long term, I win. And they don't win. But in most cases. Okay, next case. Like I say, we're down. We've done sex, we've done beauty, we've done judgment, we've done follow code, the crowd. Age, I didn't really discuss that. I mean, I discussed it, but I didn't. Age, like I say, it's just a number. Don't judge a person for anything because of their age. You could do anything in your life at any age, really. As long as you got the mentality and the brain to think about doing things, and you got the heart, and you got the physical means to do things, you can do it any age. Any age. Okay? So don't tell people you're too old for this or you're too young for this. Just do it. Okay? I got age covered now. Okay? And I did obey. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about mandates. Look at this guy here. Mandates. I mean, okay. You gotta wear a face mask. You can't come in here. No. Oh, you gotta get your vaccine. If you don't, it's a no. We'll take away your job. We'll take away your freedom. This man, Martin Luther King, vision, beautiful man. He knew how it was. Mandates are nothing but control over people. That's it. They remove your freedom. I have nothing against. If you want to have a mandate, have it voluntary. Have it where people decide for themselves if they want to do it or not. But don't force anybody to do anything. That's not right. Not right at all, in my opinion. Okay? Right. Alright, we're going to talk about the last thing here. Holidays and birthday. When it comes to Merry Christmas, hey, Happy Halloween, Happy Thanksgiving, all these holidays, whatever. It's just another day, really. I mean, whatever that holiday represents, you should live it every day of the year, or whatever. You shouldn't have to have a holiday for it. I mean, business loves it. Oh God, they love it. That's where they make their money, especially Christmas. That's where they make their money. They didn't have holidays. Oh my God, where are they going to get their money from? That's the way that works. Okay, so, and when it comes to birthdays, happy birthday. People get mad at me. People get mad at me because I don't wish them a happy birthday. Hey, I wish everybody a happy life, a happy day. I mean, do you really want to be reminded that you're a day closer to being dead? That's what you're doing when celebrating your birthday. You're 1 year closer to the end of it. Whenever that is. Just enjoy every day of your life. I don't celebrate holidays and I don't celebrate birthdays. Like I said, I don't believe in age anyhow. I mean, so there is no birthday for me. I'm as young as I feel. When people ask me how old I am, I say forever young. And that's my answer. That's all I get. Okay? Now, I hope everybody loved what I had to say. And it all has to do, all these things I've talked about, all come down to society. The group of people gather together to decide what's good for you and what's bad for you. Okay? Now, if they want to go by those rules, that's fine. But don't throw away the people who don't believe in that. Let them live with you in harmony. Everybody's different in this world. Okay? I love you all. And please, keep smiling. Keep loving the world. Okay? Please be good. I love you all so much. I always do. You hear me again. Like me up. I'll give you a little bit of a view. I gotta be legal here. Gotta be legal, you know. Yeah, gotta keep the legs crossed because, oops, let me show something. I can't do that. I said, no. Okay, be good. Victoria loves you all again. Be good. Be good, be good, be good. And keep on smiling. Bye. Bye-bye.